What's going on, Zoom Forums? Dynamo 55B here. Today's video is going to be on the MD80 Mini DV recorder. This particular one I purchased from eBay from TomTop for about $11. There are several online vendors and the price varies between them. It is a clone of the MD80 MUVI Micro DV recorder, which sells for about $60. So the Chinese variant is significantly cheaper, but I don't have the original version to compare it with. But this one here seems okay. You notice that it says voice recorder, but it does record video. Alright, let's open it up. This is about the same condition that I got the packaging from China. So, okay, here's the unit itself. You got the power button. The construction is different from the original MD80, as this is plastic. The MD80s are metal. But they did a pretty good job as far as fit and finish. Nothing seems to wiggle on it. Has a micro slot right here. And the LEDs on top to let you know what mode you're doing and everything. Pretty much it's start and stop. And then it'll blink, saying that it's recording. And there's a mode button. I think the only modes are if it turns on and off because of sound, and then versus just on and off. But you can't really tell what mode you're in because it blinks just the same. Okay. At first I thought I got a bum unit because this charger here for the USB did not work with mine, so it was not charging my device. But that's okay because I used a supplied USB cable and that works. One thing I forgot to include in here is the driver disc. You don't need to use the driver disc. It works just like a thumb drive. You can drag and you can open up the file and look at your video that recorded. I don't know about installing that software on your computer in the first place. You know, being from China, you don't know what kind of keyloggers or what kind of stuff they put on that disc. And it's a really rather shady program. At least I got a bunch of errors while trying to install it. Okay, moving on. Here are some other mounts. This mount is magnetic, but it's not a very strong magnet. I guess you could screw it down to something. And you use this clip. There's an alligator clip. This is pretty much the one I use for my helmet. And I'll show you that in a moment. Just goes on here like that. Okay, and I guess you can do whatever you want with it. One cool thing is it does come with this rubber like glove that slides right over the top of it, or actually slides into it like this. It feels just like the ones that come with the Wii controllers, kind of jelly-like. I guess that's for protection, but you won't be able to use these high-speed mounts with it because they won't fit over the rubber sleeve. It also comes with a helmet mount, but most helmets are curved, so applying this securely without it pulling on the mount is going to be kind of difficult. But this thing does tilt, but nonetheless, if you're creative enough, maybe you can fashion it and you can make something. It looks like maybe you could put some kind of elastic in there, but that is not included with the package. Moving on to the instructions quickly here. Poorly translated, but if you read through it enough, you can go through and get the gist of what they're saying. For example, press power button slightly, yellow indicator light begins to bright, now entering into startup ready mode, which can enter standby mode quickly. At that time, press mode button slightly, and then you can switch from sound control to video control. Now yellow indicator light always brights, and red indicator light flash quickly. Indicate sound. I don't even know what that means. Okay, but that's the part I was talking about the voice activation. Nonetheless, just use the button on top to start and stop. And when it blinks red, not yellow, it is recording. There is no yellow. It's only red or blue. Okay, I'm going to move on to the actual shooting of the video and the quality. You guys can make the judge for yourself. I'll be getting another video micro recorder here from actually the good people at MD80, an original one, so we can compare the quality. Okay? Dynamo55B signing out. Enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, I just want to take a moment to show you the bracket that I made for mounting this thing. All I did was take a piece of aluminum, about that long, okay, and cut it. I put this, the fuzzy part of Velcro to give these little alligator teeth something to bow down without sliding off. And the Velcro, the fuzzy part, does actually a pretty good job of doing that. So I have it mounted on here. And then there's a gap in between my helmet here. I'm pretty sure everybody has one. You won't be able to shut your visor, but oh well. You put it on there just like that, and you can adjust the height and the turn however you need to, and still get to the buttons to turn it on and off. And that's my mount.